Solar power is one of the most promising renewable energy technologies, allowing the generation of electricity from free, inexhaustible sunlight. Many homeowners have already begun adopting solar electricity. At the beginning of the 21st century, global installed solar PV capacity paled in comparison to 2015 year figures. For the first 7 years, the world saw a gradual but impressive year-on-year growth from 1.4 to 9.4 gigawatt. It is fair to say that the years 2008-2012 saw a boom in the global solar PV market as the rate of new installation almost doubled to between 50 and 75% annually. Eventually, coming to the end of this period, it is estimated the global total to almost 240 gigawatts.
How solar energy works? Solar panels convert the sun's energy into electricity. A control device changes this electricity, enabling it to power electrical items. The electricity then passes through a breaker box to outlets in the building. Items such as the refrigerator and the lamp can plug into the outlets for power. Solar panel includes frame with ceiling, solar glass, observer piping, fiberglass sheet, bottom insulation, side insulation, aluminum casings, rigid connections. Newer materials use smaller, cheaper crystals such as copper, indium, gallium, selenide that can be shaped into flexible films. This thin film solar technology, however, is not as good as silicon at turning light into electricity.
Solar intensity. One of the biggest hurdles to the widespread adoption of solar power is variances in solar intensity. Another obstacle to solar electricity is photovoltaic efficiency. The efficiency of a solar panel determines how much of that power is usable, and most commercial solar panels of the market in 2013 have efficiency ratings of less than 25%.
One major problem with solar power is reliability. At best, a solar panel can produce electricity for 12 hours a day. And a panel will only reach peak output for a short period around midday. Tracking panels that follow the sun can extend this prime generation period for somewhat, but it still means that panels spend very little of the day producing at maximum capacity. Storage batteries can charge during peak generation and provide a trickle of power at night, but they can be expensive, contain toxic materials, and wear out quickly due to repeated charge and discharge cycles. Environmental effects. While solar generation is emission-free, the manufacture of solar panels and related technologies can involve some environmentally unfriendly substances. Nitrogen trifluoride is a common byproduct of electronics manufacture, including those used in solar cells, and it is a greenhouse gas 17,000 times more potent than carbon dioxide. In addition, many solar cells include small amounts of the toxic metal cadmium, and the batteries required the stored generated electricity then contain a host of other heavy metals and dangerous substances. As solar technology improves, manufacturers may be able to move away from these potentially dangerous substances, but for now they mar the otherwise impressive ecological benefits solar power offers.
Just a few years ago I wasn't charting anything on my bedside table, but now I find myself running out of outlets as I power up my tablet, MP3 player, cell phone, e-reader, laptop and other portable devices. Not only is the growing popularity of portable personal devices a strain on electric bills, but it also puts pressure on the power grid. Luckily, innovative companies are developing other options for charging your personal devices from free using the sun's energy. I'm looking to get one for myself, and I wouldn't be surprised if they catch on so that everyone's bedside tables hosted nothing but a glass of water.
I'm seeing more and more cities with solar-powered trash and recycling compactors. Not only are they cool, but they are saving cities millions by reducing litter and cutting down collections. They hold about 5 times more the average trash bin. Cities such as Philadelphia, New York and Chicago have already installed them, and more are catching on.
Technological developments in solar power vehicles are soaring. There are solar-coupled charging, electric cars, solar-powered boats, rickshaws and solar impulse. This airplane has already made it across Europe without a drop of fuel and is making its way across the United States this spring before attempting to fly around the entire globe on solar. Solar power is bringing electricity, light and much more to places that otherwise may not have access to the grid. Solar-powered lanterns are lighting up rural parts of India, but I think that coolest invention I have seen is a solar-powered shipping container that can host medical facilities in Haiti and other areas in need of such services. The military's initiatives to reduce its dependence on fossil fuels has pushed it to put solar on its housing. I believe the military will play a key role in bringing solar to the mass market. Solar power is source of clean energy. It does not produce pollution or greenhouse gases or carbon compounds. Solar power would be a lot safer for the environment and a lot better for the health of people.
If we don't start using solar power, we would use oil and soil. The oil and soil will run out and people will have to resort to other ways of power. Soil power accounts for about 1% of the national power right now, but with the price for solar panels lowering and the cost for fossil fuels becoming more expensive, soil power could generate about 10% of the country's power.